This is DV LeBron, and this is DV in the Word. Today I want to talk about something that affects many of us. It's a very normal thing, but it's a very dangerous thing. It's actually insidious. It's a treacherous terrain of bitterness, a poison that, if consumed, contaminates the spring of life within us. In Proverbs 14:10, it is written, "The heart knows its own bitterness, and a stranger does not share its joy." This verse underscores a fundamental truth. Bitterness is intensely personal. Only the individual who can truly understand the depths of their own anguish. However, the isolation that comes from such feelings can become a prison, distancing us from both God and our community. The story of Naomi in the book of Ruth offers a profound reflection on bitterness. Following the profound loss and deaths of her husband and two sons, Naomi states in Ruth 1:20, she says, "Do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me." Here, Mara translates to bitter. Naomi's identity became so intertwined with her grief that she named herself after it. Yet the narrative doesn't end there. With the dedication of Ruth and the blessings of God, Naomi's story transitions from bitterness to one of restoration and hope. Joseph, sold into slavery by his brothers, imprisoned unjustly and separated from his family, had every reason to be bitter. Yet when he was reunited with those same brothers, he proclaimed in Genesis 50:20, "But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Joseph recognized that while humans may intend harm, God can turn situations around for a greater good. And you just got to give him the chance to get there. And bitterness, well, bitterness acts as a wall, and it'll keep you from it. So how do we break free from the shackles of bitterness? First, recognize and confess it. In Psalm 139:23-24, it says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Invite God to shine his light into the corners of your heart, exposing areas of bitterness. Reflect on Christ, he who was betrayed, mocked, crucified, spat on, beat down, how he chose to love and forgive over bitterness. In the face of immense pain, disrespect, and just overall evil, he decided to love instead of be bitter. Imagine a very different world had he not been like that. As a matter of fact, on top of being mocked and crucified and all the things I was saying, he says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Seek community. Share your burdens with trusted loved ones. Allow them to pray for you and learn on their strength when yours falters. Galatians 6:2 instruct us to bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. Let us strive to ensure our wells remain uncontaminated. May we draw from the pure, life-giving water that Christ offers. Casting aside poisons of bitterness and embracing grace, forgiveness, and love. May your journey be filled with healing, and may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and minds in Christ. This is DV LeBron, and that was DV in the Word. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next week.